You know, I've been thinking, like every time we start a D&D campaign,
Yeah,
it always starts in a tavern.
right.
Like everyone's just kind of sitting around in the tavern, waiting for the adventure to begin.
Yeah, it is kind of a classic trope, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's like the default starting point. But I feel like it's getting a little stale, you know?
I agree. It'd be amazing to just skip the tavern altogether.
Right. Like just dive headfirst into something totally unique and unexpected.
Yeah, totally. Like, imagine starting a campaign
Yeah.
shipwrecked on a deserted island.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no tavern, no introductions.
It's immediate survival mode.
Exactly. You're stranded, you have no supplies.
You have to figure out how to find food, water, shelter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what dangers might be lurking on the island.
That sounds intense.
Yeah.
Like a real trial by fire.
It was. It really forced us to work together
Yeah.
from the very beginning.
I bet.
And that's what I love about unconventional campaign starts like that. They throw you right into the action and create a real sense of urgency.
Right, and it's not just about the action.
Yep.
It's about setting the tone, establishing the stakes,
Yeah,
and giving the players a sense of agency from the very start.
exactly. And it turns out there's a whole article about this.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading LitRPG Reads the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I came across this article by Kenny Kings.
Okay.
It's called How to Kick Off Your D&D Campaign with These 8 Immersive Story Hooks.
Ooh, 8 immersive story hooks. That sounds promising.
It is. He makes a really compelling argument for moving beyond the tavern.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, he argues that the opening scene is crucial for setting the tone, establishing the stakes, and giving players a sense of agency right from the start.
So instead of passively gathering in a tavern,
Yeah,
players are immediately thrust into a situation that demands their attention.
right. And it sparks their imaginations.
I like it.
Yeah, and he outlines 8 specific campaign starters.
8. Well,
Yeah, each one is designed to immerse players in the game world and give them a sense of purpose right from the first moment.
okay, you got me hooked.
Good.
Let's dive into these unconventional starters.
Okay, so his first suggestion is a classic,
Oh,
but with a twist.
okay, I like twists.
It's the prison break.
The prison break.
Yeah. Imagine your players waking up in separate cells,
Okay.
stripped of their possessions,
Uh-huh.
and facing an immediate challenge: escape.
Ooh, that's good. I can already see the tension building.
Right. It's high stakes from the very beginning.
Yeah, and it immediately forces the players to work together.
Exactly. They have to rely on each other's skills and ingenuity to break out.
It's a great way to establish teamwork and collaboration right from the start.
Exactly. And it also provides a built-in backstory hook.
Ooh, tell me more.
Well, think about it. Why are the characters imprisoned in the first place?
Good point. Are they wrongly accused? Are they political prisoners?
Maybe they're dangerous criminals. Or maybe something more mysterious.
Ooh, I like that. Adds a layer of intrigue to their characters right from the beginning.
Right. And Kings provides even more variations within the prison break scenario.
Oh, like what?
Well, he suggests options like wrongly accused, where the characters are framed for crimes they didn't commit.
Oh, that's a classic.
Right. Or he has magical containment.
Magical containment.
Yeah, where the prison is specifically designed to hold powerful magical beings.
Okay, that's cool. I like how specific he gets.
Me too. It's not just a generic prison break.
Yeah.
It's a tailored scenario with a unique set of challenges and opportunities.
That's really cool. Okay, I'm already sold on the prison break.
Aha, good.
What's next on his list?
Okay, the next one is equally captivating.
Okay, lay it on me.
It's the shipwreck.
The shipwreck.
Mm-hmm.
Picture this. A raging storm,
Okay.
a doomed vessel,
Uh-huh.
and your players washing ashore on an uncharted island with nothing but the clothes on their backs.
Wow, talk about starting in the middle of the action. Right, it throws players right into a desperate struggle for survival.
Yeah, no kidding. They're not just fighting monsters. They're
Yeah.
fighting to stay alive.
Exactly. They need to find food and water.
Build shelter.
Yeah,
Explore the island.
exactly. And who knows what dangers they might encounter.
Yeah, it's a whole different kind of challenge.
It is, and it really emphasizes the importance of resourcefulness and adaptability.
Oh, yeah. They can't just rely on their usual equipment or tactics in this situation.
Right, they have to think on their feet and use whatever they can find to their advantage.
That's really cool. It sounds incredibly immersive
Yeah,
and challenging.
it is.
Okay, Shipwreck is definitely going on my list of potential campaign starters.
Uh-huh, awesome.
What else does Kings have in store for us?
Well, the next scenario is
Yeah.
the big heist gone wrong.
The big heist gone wrong? Okay, now you're speaking my language.
Haha.
I love a good heist story.
Imagine your players regaining consciousness in the middle of a heist that's completely spiraled out of control.
Ooh, that's a great hook.
Right.
It immediately raises so many questions.
Like what?
Like, what was the target of the heist? What went wrong? Who are the players even working for?
Exactly. And those questions become the driving force of the campaign as they try to piece together what happened.
Salvage what they can and escape the consequences.
Exactly.
It sounds like a great way to introduce intrigue,
Yes.
mystery,
Absolutely.
and even moral dilemmas right from the start.
Yes. Because do they try to complete the heist?
Right.
Do they cut their losses and run? Do they turn on each other?
Ooh, good point. So many possibilities.
I know, right?
And it really puts the players in a position where they have to think on their feet
Yeah.
and make choices that will have consequences.
Exactly.
I love how these unconventional starters inject so much energy and excitement into the campaign right from the very beginning.
Right. It's such a departure from that passive meet at the tavern approach.
Totally. It's like night and day.
And Kings continues this trend with his next suggestion.
Okay, Emmy.
The festival turns to chaos.
The festival turns to chaos. Ooh, I like the contrast there
Yeah.
between festivity and sudden danger.
It's a great juxtaposition, right?
Yeah, tell me more.
So imagine a vibrant festival,
Okay.
music, laughter, people are having a great time, and then boom, something goes terribly wrong.
Oh, no.
And the celebration plunges into chaos.
Wow, that's an intense shift in tone.
It is, and it immediately puts the players in a position where they have to act.
Yeah, like protect the innocent.
Exactly. Or maybe try to figure out what caused the chaos.
Ooh, maybe uncover a conspiracy.
Exactly. There are so many possibilities.
And it's not just about fighting either.
No.
It's about navigating a complex social situation,
Yeah,
making split-second decisions, and potentially even facing some moral dilemmas.
absolutely. It's a fantastic way to challenge the players.
To think creatively and strategically. Okay, I am loving these unconventional starters more and more.
I know, me too. They're so much fun.
What's next on King's list?
Okay, this one has a slightly more somber tone.
Oh,
It's the Battlefield Aftermath.
the Battlefield Aftermath. Okay, so we're going from a festive atmosphere to the grim reality of war.
Exactly. Imagine the dust settling after a massive battle.
Oh, wow.
The ground is littered with bodies.
That's heavy.
The air is thick with smoke and the smell of death.
Yeah, I can picture it.
And your players are the survivors.
Okay.
Maybe they were on the winning side, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
But they're faced with the grim task of picking up the pieces.
It sounds like a powerful starting point.
It is. It's emotionally resonant.
Yeah, the war might be over,
Right.
but the consequences are just beginning.
Exactly. They might have to deal with the loss of comrades,
Mm-hmm.
the devastation of their homeland, or
Yeah.
the moral dilemmas that arise in the wake of conflict.
It's a fantastic setting for a campaign that explores themes of loss, survival, and rebuilding.
Absolutely. And Kings suggests some specific scenarios for this one too.
Oh, like what?
Well, he has survivors of a lost war,
Oh,
where the
God.
players are struggling to adapt to a new reality after a devastating defeat.
That's really interesting.
And he also has victory with a Pyrrhic cost.
Ooh, victory with a Pyrrhic cost.
Yeah, where they won the battle, but at a terrible price.
Wow, those are both incredibly compelling scenarios.
Right.
It's not just about the physical battle.
Yeah.
It's about the emotional and psychological toll that war takes.
Exactly. And that complexity makes this campaign starter really unique and engaging.
It does. It really forces the players to confront some difficult questions
Yeah.
and make choices that will shape their characters and the world around them. I can already envision a campaign where the players have to rebuild their shattered community, forge alliances with former enemies,
Yeah.
and face the lingering trauma of war.
It's a really powerful and relevant theme.
It is. And it can lead to some truly profound storytelling.
Absolutely. And Kings provides even more unconventional starters in his article.
No way. There are more.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about them.
Me too.
But before we move on,
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear what stands out to you the most so far.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Which of these campaign starters has really sparked your imagination?
You know, I think I'm most drawn to the Shipwreck scenario.
Really? The Shipwreck one?
Yeah. I love the idea of the immediate need for survival, the exploration of an uncharted island, and the potential for encountering unique creatures and challenges.
I can see that as a classic adventure trope.
It is, but there's something so timeless and captivating about it.
Yeah, totally agree.
And I think it allows for a lot of creative freedom.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of world building and storytelling.
Like the island could be anything you can imagine.
Exactly. It could be a tropical paradise, a desolate wasteland, a mystical realm.
I like that.
Or even a floating island in the sky.
Wow, the possibilities are endless.
I know, right?
And the isolation of the island creates a real sense of intimacy and camaraderie among the players.
It does. Because they have to rely on each other to survive.
Yeah, they're all in it together.
Exactly. And as they explore the island and uncover its secrets, they can gradually piece together their own unique story.
Yeah.
And forge their own path forward.
I love it. Okay, Shipwreck is officially going on my list of must-try campaign starters.
Awesome.
But I am eager to hear about the other unconventional options that Kings presents in his article.
Me too.
There's still 3 more to explore, right?
That's right. We've only just scratched the surface of his insightful ideas.
All right, well, let's continue our deep dive then.
Okay.
And see what other unconventional campaign starters await us.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready for more inspiration.
Me too.
Welcome back. You know, we're diving deep into these unconventional D&D campaign starters.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's giving me so many ideas.
Me too. And you know, we've already covered some pretty captivating alternatives to that traditional tavern gathering, right? Like we've got prison breaks, shipwrecks, heists gone wrong, festivals turning to chaos.
All great stuff.
And Kenny Kings, he doesn't stop there.
Really?
No, he offers even more immersive scenarios to kickstart your next D&D adventure.
Okay, well, I'm all ears. What else does he have for us?
Okay, so this next campaign starter on King's List, it's the Locked Room Mystery.
Ooh, a locked room mystery.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love a good mystery.
Picture this.
Okay.
Your players, they awaken in a strange room.
Okay.
They have no memory of how they got there.
Yeah.
The doors are locked. The windows are barred. They're trapped inside with just a limited set of clues. And that sense of unease is growing by the minute.
Ooh, this sounds like a classic escape room scenario.
It does, right?
But with a D&D twist.
Exactly.
It's like, how did the players even end up in this situation?
Right.
And more importantly, how are they going to escape?
Exactly. And that's the heart of the mystery.
Yeah.
As the players start exploring this room, searching for clues, solving puzzles, they start piecing together the events that led to their, confinement.
I love it. It really encourages collaboration.
Yes.
And problem solving.
Yeah.
And that attention to detail.
Absolutely, because every object, every inscription, every hidden passage could hold the key to their freedom.
That's so cool. And it really emphasizes the investigative aspect of D&D, right?
It does. It's not just about charging into battle.
Right.
It's about thinking critically.
Analyzing your surroundings.
Yeah.
Using your wits to overcome the challenge. It's a nice change of pace.
It is. And King's, he doesn't limit the setting to a single room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What other locations does he suggest?
Well, he talks about a noble's palace, a steeding train, a forgotten tower, a sunken ship, even a pocket dimension.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right?
It's so versatile. Like, it can be adapted to any campaign setting.
Exactly.
Or theme.
You could have a classic murder mystery in a gothic mansion.
Ooh, I like that.
Or like a magical escape room.
Yeah.
Full of arcane puzzles.
Ooh, that's cool. Or even a political thriller.
Yeah.
Set within a royal court.
I know, right? Possibilities are endless.
They really are. And as the players delve deeper into the mystery,
Yeah.
they might uncover secrets,
Yeah.
conspiracies, or even a hidden threat that extends far beyond that locked room.
Exactly. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion,
I love that analogy.
revealing more intrigue and danger with every discovery.
Okay, Locked Room Mystery is officially on my list of must-try campaign starters.
Excellent choice. All right, so what do you think about this next one?
Okay, let's hear it.
This one is called Trial by Fire.
The Trial by Fire. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're shifting gears a bit here.
We are.
Moving away from the mystery, focusing more on personal growth and character development.
Exactly.
Okay, tell me more. How does this work as a campaign starter?
Okay, so imagine this. Players.
Yeah.
They're thrust into a trial.
A trial, okay.
Yeah, a rite of passage.
Uh-huh.
A test of skill and cunning.
Okay, like what kind of trial are we talking about here?
Well, it could be a religious trial where they have to prove their faith, or maybe it's gladiatorial combat.
Ooh, gladiatorial combat.
Yeah.
Like fighting for their lives in an arena.
Exactly. Or maybe it's a perilous journey through a dangerous environment.
Okay, so instead of starting in a tavern,
Yeah.
the players begin their adventure in this crucible.
Right.
A transformative experience that shapes their characters
Yeah.
and sets them on a path to greatness.
Precisely. And the nature of the trial, it can vary widely,
Oh, yeah.
depending on your campaign setting and your creativity as a DM.
So it could be a physical test of strength
Yeah.
and endurance, a mental challenge of wits and strategy,
Yes.
a spiritual quest for enlightenment.
It could be all of those things.
I love that. And it provides such a natural opportunity
Yeah.
to delve into the players' backstories and motivations.
Absolutely.
Like, why were they chosen for this trial?
Right.
What are they hoping to gain from it? What fears and weaknesses do they have to overcome?
Exactly. The trial becomes this catalyst for character development.
I see that.
Right. It forces them to confront their inner demons
Yeah.
and emerge stronger, wiser, more capable.
It's not just about surviving the challenge.
Yeah.
It's about what they learn about themselves and each other along the way.
Precisely.
And the choices they make during the trial
Yeah.
can have lasting repercussions throughout the campaign.
Absolutely. It can shape their relationships, their reputations, their destinies.
It's a really fantastic way to create a truly memorable and meaningful campaign.
It is.
Okay, Trial by Fire is definitely going on my list.
All right. So, last but not least,
Okay, bring on the final unconventional campaign starter.
this one, it taps into the power of empathy,
Okay.
compassion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Okay, so picture this. The campaign begins with a desperate NPC.
Okay.
They're approaching the players, begging for their help.
Okay.
This NPC could be facing, a life or death situation, maybe a terrible injustice,
Okay.
a seemingly insurmountable challenge,
Right.
and their plight, it becomes the driving force of the entire campaign.
Oh, I like that. It gives the players a clear objective right from the start.
Exactly, and a really strong motivation to succeed.
Yeah, it immediately establishes that personal connection
Yes.
between the players and the world around them.
It's not just about abstract adventures anymore. It's about helping someone in need.
Yeah.
Righting a wrong.
Making a difference in the lives of others.
Exactly. It taps into their sense of heroism and compassion.
And the nature of the plea can really shape the entire campaign, right?
Absolutely. Like, if the plea is for protection,
Okay.
the campaign might focus on defense and strategy, safeguarding the innocent.
Okay, and if it's for revenge, then the campaign might be more action-packed,
Yeah.
morally ambiguous, driven by a thirst for justice.
Exactly. And the possibilities are endless.
I love how versatile this starter is.
Me too.
Like, it can be adapted to fit any campaign setting
Right.
or theme.
You could be rescuing a kidnapped child,
Okay.
exposing a corrupt official, uncovering a hidden conspiracy,
Ooh, I like that one.
or even saving the world from an ancient evil.
Wow. The stakes can be really high with this one.
They can.
And the relationship between the players
Yeah.
and the NPC can evolve over time, right?
Yeah, it can.
It could lead to unexpected alliances,
Yeah.
betrayals, even personal growth
Absolutely.
as they grapple with the complexities of the situation.
It's a great way to create a truly engaging and emotionally resonant campaign.
Okay, the NPC's desperate plea is officially going on my list of must-try starters.
Excellent. So we've gone through all 8 of these unconventional campaign starters.
Yeah, they've all been fantastic.
I know, right? And what's interesting about them,
Is that they offer this exciting alternative to the, tavern trope, but they also provide this framework for a deeper exploration of the game world
oh yeah, for sure.
and the characters that inhabit it.
That's a great point. These starters aren't just about grabbing the player's attention.
Right.
It's about setting the stage for a more immersive and meaningful experience.
Exactly. Each scenario
Yeah.
presents these unique challenges and opportunities and themes
Right.
that can shape the entire narrative arc of the campaign.
Yeah, it's like they're not just playing a game anymore.
It is.
They're co-creating a story,
Yeah.
a living, breathing world where their actions truly matter.
Absolutely. And that's what makes D&D so powerful and captivating.
It really is. It's a collaborative effort between the DM
Yeah.
and the players.
It's a shared journey.
A journey of discovery, imagination, and adventure.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
But before we get too carried away with all these possibilities,
I want to revisit something important that Kings emphasizes in his article.
Yeah, what's that?
The art of customization.
Ah, yes, customization.
Yeah, it's not enough to just choose one of these 8 starters and run with it as is.
No.
The real magic happens
Yeah.
when you tailor these scenarios
Yeah.
to fit your specific group, your campaign setting, the unique story you want to tell.
Precisely. So, how can DMs effectively customize these unconventional starters?
Right, that's a great question.
To create a truly personalized experience.
I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this, but maybe we should save that for the next part of our deep dive.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We've covered a lot of ground already,
We have.
and I think it's time for a short break.
Okay, sounds good to me.
We'll come back refreshed and ready to delve into the art of customizing unconventional campaign starters.
I can't wait. It's going to be epic.
All right, so we're back and ready to dive into the art of customizing these unconventional campaign starters.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about this.
Me too. I feel like we've laid a really good foundation
We have.
with all these amazing scenarios.
Yes.
But now I want to get into the nitty-gritty of how to make them our own.
Absolutely. So, the key here is
Yeah.
to remember that these starters are flexible frameworks,
Okay,
not like rigid blueprints.
right, so we can adapt them.
Exactly. They're a starting point.
The springboard for our imagination.
Exactly. A way to build a world
Yeah.
that truly resonates with our players.
And reflects our own creative vision as DMs.
Exactly. So it's like taking the core concept of the starter, like a shipwreck or a heist gone wrong,
Right.
and weaving in our own unique details, themes, and twists.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, I think the first step
Yeah.
is to really consider your players' preferences.
Our group's preferences.
Yeah, like what kind of stories do they enjoy?
Okay.
What are their play style?
Like, are they more combat focused?
Yeah.
Or do they prefer intrigue or exploration?
Right. Do they like a mix of everything?
Yeah. It's important to know what they find engaging.
Absolutely. Because once you have a sense of their preferences,
Yeah.
you can start thinking about the tone and theme you want to create.
Okay, so tone and theme, that's a big one.
It is. Do you want to create a gritty, realistic world?
Okay.
A whimsical, lighthearted adventure? Or maybe a dark, horror-filled tale?
Yeah, the tone can really make or break a campaign.
It can.
Like if you have a group that's really into lighthearted adventures,
Yeah.
they might not enjoy being thrown into a grim, dark setting.
Exactly. The tone should reflect the sensibilities of your group and create an atmosphere that everyone feels comfortable and engaged in.
I totally agree. Okay, so we've considered our group's preferences.
Yeah.
We've established the overall tone. What's next?
Now comes the fun part,
Oh.
world building.
Ah, yes, world building. One of my favorite parts of being a DM.
Me too. So think about the specific details of your setting.
Yeah.
What kind of world do you want to create?
So many possibilities.
What are its unique features? Its cultures, its history, its secrets?
It's like we're painting on a blank canvas.
It is. Taking the basic framework of the starter and filling it in with our own vibrant colors and intricate details.
I love that analogy. Okay, so we've got the setting.
Yeah.
What else do we need to consider?
NPCs.
NPCs, of course, the characters that inhabit this world.
Exactly. So who are the key players in your world?
Okay.
What are their motivations, their secrets, their relationships to the players?
That's a good point. NPCs can really make or break a campaign.
They can. They can be allies,
Yeah.
enemies, mentors, rivals,
They're just colorful characters.
and who add depth and humor to the world.
And as we develop these NPCs, we need to think about how they connect to the main plot.
Absolutely. Like what forces are at play in this world?
Okay.
What challenges must the players overcome?
So this is where we weave together those main plot threads.
Right.
The overarching narrative that drives the campaign forward, gives the players a sense of purpose and direction.
Exactly. And as you develop that main plot,
Yeah.
don't forget about those smaller side quests.
Okay.
Personal storylines, unexpected twists.
Right. Got to keep things interesting.
Absolutely. You want to create a dynamic and unpredictable experience.
A world that feels alive and responsive to the player's actions.
Exactly. And speaking of players,
Yeah.
don't underestimate the power of collaboration in customizing these starters.
Oh, that's a great point. We need to involve the players in this process.
Yeah, encourage them to share their ideas, their backstories.
Their hopes for the campaign.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because when players feel like they have a stake in the creative process, they become so much more invested in the story.
Absolutely. It's like we're all co-creating this world together.
It is a collaborative tapestry woven from the shared imaginations of the DM and the players.
I love that. And that's what makes D&D so special.
It is. It's not just a game.
Right.
It's a shared experience, a journey of discovery.
And a celebration of creativity and imagination.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
This has been such a fantastic deep dive.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm feeling so inspired to ditch the tavern, embrace the unconventional,
Yes.
and create a truly personalized and unforgettable campaign.
That's the spirit. And remember,
Yeah.
the most important ingredient in any D&D campaign is fun.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to experiment, take risks, and let your imagination run wild.
Exactly. And before we wrap up, let's give a shout out to LitRPG Reads
Yeah, definitely.
and to Kenny Kings and Paul Bello for their insightful article.
Their ideas have been such a great inspiration for this episode.
They have.
And to everyone listening out there,
Yeah.
love to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely. What are your favorite unconventional campaign starters?
Yeah, have you tried any of the ones we discussed?
Share your experiences and insights in the comments below.
We're always eager to learn from our fellow adventurers.
And to continue exploring the boundless possibilities of D&D storytelling.
Until next time, may your dice rolls be ever in your favor.
And may your adventures be filled with wonder, excitement, and a healthy dose of the unconventional.